It is the semi-final round of Funny Car Eliminator. Dale Pulde in the near lane against Kenny Bernstein in the far lane. Pulde following the directions of his crew chief, Dave Settles. Over on Bernstein's car, a crewman has just finished taping down the escape hatch on the roof of that car. That might be just a little bit disconcerting for Bernstein. Anything that can break concentration is a problem for these drivers. Bernstein with a tremendous run, another 5.38 second elapsed time. His speed 273 miles an hour. Back-to-back 538 propel Bernstein into the finals of the Keystone Nationals. Here's the man that's the defending champion, Mark Oswald. Wheeling the Candies and Hughes car based in Houma, Louisiana, Oswald will be racing against McCulloch. Let's go to the far end of the track, and Steve, who's with Kenny Bernstein.
What was the deal? A crewman had to go get some 200-mile-an-hour tape and tape the hatch shut.
Well, we've been doing that every run, Steve, because the wind wants to blow it up. What happened was, while we were so late getting up there, was we stripped the spark plug out, putting plugs in after the motor was all back together, and that's why we were in a thrash to get there. We just barely made it. Guys did a heck of a job.
From the looks of your fire suit and a little grease on your nose, I'd say you were pitching in working too.
Well, I was right there with them. Thanks.
Okay.
Steve, that's a bit of a first. Bernstein working on the car. Normally, he leaves it up to Dale Armstrong and the crew. Ed McCulloch in the far lane of the track to race against Mark Oswald. The winner here will advance to the finals to race against Kenny Bernstein. But it's going to take a good run to get lane choice, with Bernstein holding a 5.38 second elapsed time. And Ed McCulloch by half a car length. He gets the lane choice. 5.37 seconds. His speed 273 miles an hour. Oswald had the advantage at the start, but as we look again in replay from our finish line camera, McCulloch had the horsepower. This win advances McCulloch into the final round to race against Kenny Bernstein. This is a rematch of the U.S. Nationals just 2 weeks ago, where McCulloch also had the lane choice and won the race. Let's go to Steve.
Lane choice doesn't appear to be a big factor, Ed. You have it with your track record 537.
Well, Steve, you know, we talked about it earlier. I didn't think it was going to play a big part in it. The racetrack on both sides is real good, but if you've got lane choice, if something happens, if it oil down, you've got your choice.
Also, it gives you a chance to stay in the lane you're comfortable with, that you know.
Well, we'll have to see. Bernie's in charge of that. We'll have to see where we're going to stay.
Bernie Federley, the crew chief.
The final rounds coming.